Shaun Thomson here, welcome back to another video. We're heading to Forfar today to collect some potato harvesting machinery. Without further ado, let's get into this week's video. Right, good. Alright, here we are in sunny Forfar, and a wee 2 hours from where we started this morning. It is a bit unfortunate driving this far empty, however, I did include it in the price. And to my surprise, I took it. Obviously, I would have been, oh god, I'd have probably been 200 quid cheaper, more expensive than somebody for up this neck of the woods. But maybe folk are busy and all that kind of jazz. But hey, as what it is, as what it is. If they take the price, then aye. Alright, here we are in sunny Forfar. Now we have driven 2 hours empty this morning. However, it's all included in the price, the empty mileage. And they went for the quote I gave them, so I can't complain. I was trying to find something up, but I couldn't find anything. It was going up. I could find stuff that was going to like Aberdeen and Inverness, which is kind of on the way. But when you work it out, you're going an hour past Forfar to come an hour back. You're doing your 2 hours empty anyways, you know that way. It's just quicker and easier sometimes, and sometimes more money. Anyways, Forfar. Holy shit, boys, that took us far too long to load. Luckily, a good customer, so I don't mind the extra kind of fanning about, but we got there at 8:30, 11, boys. We're rolling out. It's a fair old load time, but they paid for a full load, and rightfully so. They wanted to use every inch. I've even got stuff in the cab. Oh, boys, I do apologise. Today has not been a very good video. We are now at 74, we're just pulling in for a 45-minute break. It has been very uneventful, it's been very simple, straightforward driving today. Now that I've said that, I'm sure something will happen, or something may have already happened, I don't know about. Anyways, we'll stop for a 45-minute break, and then I'll show you the load finally. I know you've seen a little bit of it, but I'll actually show you in depth. But we're loading, and where it's going, and why it's going there, and aye, good. Alright, so we've got a big soil preparation thing on the back here. We've tucked the ramps away under there. I've still got the extra ramp for when we've done the golf buggies. Still not handed that back. Pallet of parts under here. Nice wee bit of room between this tiller, I think they call it. Stood up in pallets because of the plough here, which isn't great. So there's a wee bit of a gap, but it's not too bad. We've got it cross-chained there and front on back. We've then got the front tiller for this that goes on the front of the tractor. Obviously that one goes behind the tractor. And then we've got a plough up the front here. Not bad. Alright, here we are in England, and as per usual, pissing it down with rain. So far today we've done 345 miles, and we have roughly around 50 miles left to go for today. We're not going to get tipped today though, as it is 5:30 and they finish at 5. That's what it is. A bit of shit that it did take 3 hours to load. It's kind of affected me, but transport. Alright, so we are parked up at the side, waiting to offload first thing in the morning, 7:30, because obviously, as expected, it's 6:30. Everybody's away home, because, you know, closed an hour and a half ago. That's what it is. I'm gonna get a bit of food, and then probably an early bed, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm a wee bit. Alright, so we've just done a bit of editing, kind of finished that off, and it is pissing of rain. There's thunder and lightning, although every time I've tried to put a GoPro on, I've missed it. And aye, for some reason the cab is still extremely warm because obviously the inverter up there and the computer, which is great. So I'm having to sit with the window open and get soaking, but it's just fucking too warm in here with both of them running, but the joys. Anyways, I'll see you in the morning. There we go, that's off. We've got a wee bit left to go. Alright, that's that all tipped. It's not a good week, boys. It's well, for me anyways, it's quiet. For other people it might be busy. For those of you that are wondering, this is currently the 10th of July. My last week before I go on maternity leave, and this week we're doing a lot of empty running. It's not good. But we're still turning a wee profit. We're just burning a bit of it to get places. Anyways, we're heading for a load of golf buggies. That's all dropped off at Mapless Tractors. We'll be back there tomorrow afternoon. To collect it and of course bring it back to Forfar. Aye, good. Alright, Alright, we're roughly around half an hour away from these golf carts and it's starting to get busy. I'm not going to lie, the start of the week was quite quiet, but everything's starting to piece together. We are getting a Euro Auctions load coming on. I love working with Euro Auctions, by the way. You know, always fast payment terms, you get a 24-hour offloading. Loading's a bit shit, but it is what it is. Downside is, they always want a free inch out the trailer, so I'm trying to do them a deal that works for both of us. I get everything down they want. Because what they all want to come down will put me overweight. Basically, they've got 3 main things and then they've got like wee filler things. But the wee filler things has about 4 things, 5 things at a ton each. Mini rollers, excavators, blah blah blah. The downside is the 3 big things put me overweight as is. So I'm trying to work out something that I give them a set price per item and I just take it all. And then that way I can spread it over like 2-3 loads. Use it as part loads or back loads and or top up loads. And then that way they're happy, they're getting everything down for a price, and I'm happy because I'm getting the money I want for doing the job. So see how it goes. But anyways, let's go get these go-karts. Alright, here we are back at the Ramside Hall Hotel, sorry. You're picking up the golf buggies again. I keep calling them go-karts. They're not go-karts, they're golf buggies. But I do like coming into posh places. Oh, please slow down, garden maintenance in progress. Yes, I know, but I think my trailer is going to touch your sign. Yep. Yes it is. Here's the fun thing about the job. You get to kick about golf resorts and golf buggies. I feel like I don't have enough money to kick about in one of these. Oh, they're fucking rapid, but jeez, I peeps. I'm parked right in the furthest away corner too. I was just trying to make it less annoying for everybody as I'm loading. Oh, that's what it is. The only downside is it's a fair old walk back. Almost halfway on getting them down. Still all these left. And soaking wet seats. Aye, good. Ah, yes, finally a petrol one. However, not as fast as the Leckies. Oh, right. I've pretty much got them all here. I think we've got 2 more left. I managed to beat her. She doesn't know it was a race, but it was a race. I've done 7, she's only done 5. They're the best kind of races when folk don't realise you're actually racing them. Like at traffic lights, it's just a guy sitting there in a nice car, but you still race him. The last one. Aye, good. That puts me up to 8. Come on. No, actually, maybe it's 7 now. No, it's 7. It's 7 because I had 6 keys and now I have an extra one. 7. I lied. Oh shit. Oh Jesus. This one's rapid, boys. Holy shit. Honestly, this is the funnest day of my life. Like, oh, I love this. And there they all are there. Beautiful. Alright, we get the free ramp set up. Let's get all these buggies on. I'm going to leave you on a time lapse. Downside is I have 12%, so you'll probably get half a time lapse. I do apologise. Loaded. Obviously wee extension there, not extend again, picked up same place, going same place. One strap over each of them. One strap over each of them. Tighten it up a wee minute. And there we go, all nice and held in. Beautiful. Right, ball cut. Okay boys, here we are, sunny Scotland. We've got 100 and 100, we've got an hour and 54 before we get to the offload, and then we'll get these off tonight, but we won't get reloaded tonight. That's what it is. See, in this industry, it's all about who you know. Got here 10 to 5, gates closed, right? Luckily, one of the other drivers that works here, a good friend of mine, Nev, gave us a code, so now I can offload. 10 to 5 up, place closes at 5. Bastards. Anyways, let's get the first 2 off. These are always the hardest, as you need to kind of bridge the gap a wee bit. That one's fine, but there's a wee bit of gap bridging, which isn't great, but it is what it is. I don't really know where to get a good angle of that, but aye. That's the best angle I can come up for the wheels, see if it works out. That's the hard ones off, now we can close the ramps up together. We've got a nice wee run. Probably a shite video, but I thought it'd be a good angle. Anyways. Alright, now we can finally give the guy back his ramp that he let us borrow for the job. I might invest in a third one. I mean, other than if this golf cart's going to be regular, then aye. But other than that, I don't really need them. There we are, all delivered, safe and sound, all 12 of them. Right, let's get this tidied away and get on the way. There we go, all locked up. Let's get to our next load, which won't be till tomorrow. Bit of rattling. Aye, good. Alright, that's us all offloaded. We've just showered in it, still in services. I don't know when I'm next going to get a shower. Obviously showered Monday there. It's Tuesday there, sorry, Tuesday morning when we started. And it's now Wednesday. So if I don't shower today, then it's a funny thing about this job, nobody thinks about that. You have to plan when you shower as well, because you park up places with no facilities, or you don't have time and blah blah blah. Anyways, 10 miles to the next load. We'll load it 8 AM tomorrow morning. 8 AM, what a terrible time for loading in the morning. Alright, we're here at Jarvie plant. This is where we're loading tomorrow. That roller is one of the things we should be taking. We're here for a full load, so we'll take as much of a full load as we can and send it to Euro auctions. Aye, good. Alright, that's us all parked up. We're going to do a bit of editing. We've had our food and we're just going to have some non-alcoholic beer, as you can see there, 5%, which is barely any alcohol in it as is. And then see you all in the morning when we load at 8 o'clock. Oh, alright, it is the next morning. It is 7:30, the gates are open. They've had the roller driving around and thing, which is great, since about 7 o'clock. But it acted as a really good alarm clock, so I can't be too mad. Alright, first part on. Right, the next one. Right, ham rollers on. I'm not going to lie to you. I'll try and get a video offloading that. That was not fun to drive. Alright, as I was loaded, leaving the Jarvie plant. The downside is we're tight again today. Obviously, Monday was a bit of a mess up. 3 hours to load was not ideal. It meant that I didn't get offloaded that night, and then I never got to my next load, and it's just been a snowball effect from that. So right now we're getting there at 2 o'clock. Providing we get there without any traffic, get offloaded without any hassle at Euro auctions, we'll be getting to the place at 5. So I'm going to phone, see what they can do. But if I miss that, then it's just a whole knock-on effect for that one job. It just goes to show you with transport, that one job can just ruin, or not ruin, but just delay everything. I don't know who he's talking about. Alright, here we are boys, we're on the 66. I'm not going to lie to you, I've been on the phone with my pals all morning, just getting the crack. Downside is, this was shown an hour's delay. We've still ploughed on and it's went down to a 30-second delay. One of my pals has just passed me there. It says the road's closed, which is shit. I hope it's not closed. Or there must be a diversion in place or something like that though, because everyone else seems to be going this way. Oh boys, we fucking missed it. We missed it. Laurie's off the road there. Not a good look for him. But luckily, oh Jesus, he's obviously hit that, right? Obviously, they've cleared it. Oh, it's hit that lorry as well. luckily no one's dead. But aye, the wrecker's just there. We missed that by fucking minutes. So obviously the road was closed. They've obviously managed to get the lorry off the road, get the road opened back up, and then once the wrecker arrives, they'll close the road again and clear it. The wrecker's just arrived there, so if we'd been like an extra 10, 15, 20 minutes, we'd have probably been back where it was, the road was closed.